All right, guys, we got to settle this. Are we doing an Easter special or are we not doing an Easter special?
We gotta do an Easter special.
Are you serious?
I like that.
How many videos can we do about Easter?
I don't know how we're going to go past the holiday without even mentioning it on the show. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but no one cares about your opinion.
Why don't we just do one Easter video?
We're not doing an Easter video!
Come on, man, mellow out.
Look at all this. Why can't we get through one meeting without arguing?
What I'm wondering is, why are we sitting on the same side of the table?
Good morning, Cabo, namaste, and welcome to the only show that's only more abnormal than freezing weather in April, Tomahawk Today. I'm Kyle C. Renato. On today's show, we'll cover the latest installment from the TTJ crew, watch high schoolers participate in a task designed for 5-year-olds, and learn what exactly source of strength means. My guess? Steroids. But we'll start, as always, with hard news. A lot's happened over the week, and we're here to fill you in, so you should pay attention to what I'm about to say.
Man, that's some hard news.
On Sunday, an athlete from UGA actually won something. That's because Bubba Watson, himself a proud Bulldog, took home his second green jacket for winning the Masters Golf Tournament. And even though this is an exciting feat for Mr. Watson, most viewers were simply surprised that a person with the name of Bubba wasn't participating in a different boring sport. That one. After winning the tournament, I just assumed that Bubba went out with Forrest and Lieutenant Dan to get some shrimp. It's not the same Bubba? No? Okay. On Friday, the U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, Kathleen Sebelius, resigned from her post, admitting that she is ready to relax after the contentious and rocky rollout of the Affordable Care Act. When asked what she planned to do with all her new free time, Sebelius mentioned that she's interested in learning a new hobby, like web design, because she's apparently not very good at that one. That's the point. On Monday, it was reported that the recent presidential election in Afghanistan, yes, you heard me right, there is an election in Afghanistan, is too close to call. The two leading candidates right now seem to be former Finance Minister Ashraf Ghani and Foreign Minister Abdullah Abdullah. Yes, that is really his name, Abdullah Abdullah. His parents were not very creative. Anyway, the Afghan elections were, surprise, marked with fraud. In fact, in one instance, a man broke into a polling location, stole several ballot boxes at gunpoint, and ran off. Observers were quick to point out that this is definitely not representative of American-style democracy, because running with stolen ballot boxes is probably too much exercise for most Americans. Plus, America hasn't seen voter fraud like that since 2000. Right, Al Gore? Now we just use super PACs. Moving on. On Monday, business experts announced that the price of beef is likely to rise this summer due to the unusual weather that cattle herds have experienced in the past few years, like today, for example. This rising cost, as Dr. Roach will tell you, will lead to lower beef sales in the ensuing months, and I think we all know some of the lobbyists that will be happy about that. Them. And finally, over the weekend, England's Prince William and his wife Catherine participated in a children's rugby match while traveling in New Zealand. In the end, William's team defeated Catherine's, and the Duke of Cambridge jokingly mentioned afterwards that he'll try to let Kate win next time. That story again, Prince William slept on the couch last night. And that's the news you missed this week.
Man, that's some hard news.
I'm sure all of you have at one point or another had a classmate that acts in ways you might not completely appreciate. But even they probably won't look as bad once you see this guy take annoying to the next level.
I'm like,
Why are you standing?
I need a chair.
We'll go get a chair.
All right. Hey, man, you got a pencil?
Yeah, right here.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
This isn't sharp enough. Perfect! Sharpen your pencil for you.
Thanks, man.
All right, this is your end of unit test. I need you to take it seriously and do well on it.
Aye, aye, Cap.
Is that necessary?
I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Only you're gonna write me up.
Sucker.
Haha, my pen now.
Denied! Help! What's number 5?
Get out.
Wow, being annoying, something Tomahawk Today knows a lot about. But hey, instead of being annoying, it'd be really nice if everybody were more like the people you're about to see. North Cobb's Sources of Strength. We're currently in the middle of Sources of Strength Week here at North Cobb, but what exactly does that mean? Let's find out.
Family support,
Positive friends, mentors,
Healthy activities
generosity,
spirituality, medical access.
And mental health.
And these are sources of strength.
Hi, my name is Lexi Medina, and I'm part of Sources of Strength, and we're here to help you find yours.
Of course, we should remember that sources of strength are not just important for one week, but year-round. Now, at the top of the show, we touched on the ongoing debate about Easter in Tomahawk Today, and, well, this video was the compromise. So without further ado, let's hop on over to the next hidden gem of a video.
I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why.
And that is all we got for you today, North Cobb. Be sure to tweet us using @Tomahawk Today, email us using tomahawk.today@gmail.com, or my favorite option, write a comment on a Post-it note, attach it to a squirrel, and leave it on Mr. Dempsey's desk. That's a good way to keep in contact. Folks,
We
you didn't get
need
all the eggs.
I need my eggs!
This was yesterday. We hope you have a wonderful 6 And always have fun out there. Your magic man is next. Oh my God, people.
I'm too turret. I'm Magic Man. Let's go. Who has a crisp dollar that I can borrow?
Are you positive? Mr. Lunch.
Not positive. Can you sign your name on the back of the dollar? So let's make sure this is your dollar. Okay. I don't want to be accused of switching it or something. Draw attention to the K. Okay. Now this K, it makes this dollar real. Without it, it would not be real. It's a seal of approval, I guess. Wait, hold the 1.
Okay.
Now wait to wash the K.
Okay.
What? Check it out. Whoa.
This isn't real.
Sign it, that's your dollar. Oh my God.